Yeah, what's up? It's me, Hard8times. It's the truth for YouTube. Your favorite commentator's favorite commentator. Yeah, what's up, people? What's happening? You already know the deal. If you missed my last video, the link will be down in the description. Also, along with that, you're going to see some tags for social media. So definitely check it out and holler at me. You dig? Now, this is going to be my first impressions for Uncharted 4. I know I'm a little late. I know. But my first impressions for Uncharted 4 story and kind of like a review for the multiplayer or some shit like that. Because I didn't play a lot of the multiplayer, so we passed the first impression stages on that. You dig? So, right into the story, what can I say, man? So far, I'm enjoying it a lot. It's a great fucking story so far, man. It's a lot going on in the beginning. I like everything that happened in the beginning of the story. Especially a part that takes place in the attic where if you didn't pay... I just thought about something. But anyway, it takes place in the attic, and if you haven't played the previous games, then you won't appreciate that part. You dig? If you haven't played the previous games. But if you played the previous games, then you probably understand why I really like the scene that takes place in the attic or whatever like that. So no, Black Bond is not in that scene. All right. But nah, so I really like that. So I like all of that. I like everything that's going on so far in the story. The motion capture, the voice acting, the acting period is just top notch. Of course, y'all already heard that the graphics are beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, they are really, really good. So, you know, no surprise there. For anybody that's still saying that Quantum Break looks better, like, really? Something is wrong with your brain, definitely. But other than that, yeah, the story so far is really good, man. I'm enjoying that shit. Yeah, I'm kind of in the early parts. I'm not really trying to rush the story. I did start playing it on Crushing. I don't know if I'm going to go for the platinum. Probably not. Knowing me, probably not. I just don't want to do that speed run. You know what I'm saying? That's like the main problem. So, I don't know. Well, I don't know. Probably not. You know, I really don't care sometimes. Or most of the time, I really don't care about platinums and shit like that. But I thought I would do it for this. But I don't know. Probably not. But, yeah. So, yeah, the story is looking good, man. I think, if this is your first... Or if you never played Uncharted, you never liked Uncharted, then I don't think this is going to do anything for you. But if this is your first time having a PS4 and you want to jump into Uncharted, I would say start from the beginning. But if you don't want to do that, there definitely are videos that will catch you up, that give you like a synopsis of the story that will bring you up to speed. Matter of fact, I think GameSpot was doing that. They did 1, 2, and 3. So if you just go ahead and watch them videos, and then you can jump into... 4. You might not have the emotional connection, but at least you'll have an understanding on what's going on. You dig? So yeah, story so far is great. You know what I mean? And I can't wait to finish it. But I'm gonna take my time. I'm trying to. You dig? Now, the multiplayer, because this is what gives a game longevity, right? I mean, after we're done the story, after you find all the goddamn collectibles, if that's what you want to do, you know, you're going to be done. You know what I mean? Some people already done beat the story. You know what I mean? I guess they playing on moderate or the explorer difficulty or some shit like that. From what I hear, that crushing ain't no joke. You know what I mean? As you get further, ammo gets scarce and shit like that. So, the multiplayer is where you're going to end up at, you know, for the months to come. Or you're just going to skip it. Like, fuck it. Now, I'm not feeling the multiplayer that much. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that it's a bad multiplayer. At the core, it's a good multiplayer. But that's under all of the bullshit that they added to the game. All of the crutches. At the core, we would have a great multiplayer that's reminiscent of Uncharted 2. You know what I mean? Now, that's not to say Uncharted 2 was perfect, but it was far way better and took a lot more skill than it does now. You dig what I'm saying? I can't get down with all of the crutches that are in this fucking game, man. For real. Like, it's crazy. You got the mythicals, what they call them? The mythical powers, whatever, but it's another name. I think. Whatever. You got the powers, you got the fucking sidekicks, and you got the ability to be able to summon OP weapons out of thin fucking air. That shit is annoying. For instance, I was playing a team yesterday, and the whole team had sidekicks running at the same fucking time. The whole fucking team. That shit is annoying. I can't focus on the team because I got all these fucking enemy AI running the fuck around. Now, you might not die from sidekicks and things like that, but they are a distraction. You know what I mean? For instance, you got an enemy pinned down, right? He pinned down. He ain't got nowhere to go. For the most part, he about to get beasted on, right? And then a fucking big ass heavy gunner just drop out of the air, out of thin air. You know, now you got to back off. You see what I'm saying? Now you got to back the fuck off because he just dropped some help right out of it. That's a crutch. That's a crutch. He was stuck, ain't have nothing to do, so he called a fucking enemy AI to help him get out that situation. That is a crutch, and to me, that is bullshit. Same scenario. You got a motherfucker pinned down. You about to give him the business. Either he gonna show you his gun game, or you gonna get this nigga the business. And what happened? He pops out with a fucking RPG that he summoned out of thin fucking air. Once again, a crutch that just got him out of a bad situation. This type of shit, to me, should not be taking place in multiplayer. To me, it's bullshit. Straight bullshit. You know what I'm saying? This multiplayer is some casual bullshit. It's too many crutches. I don't understand why Naughty Dog could not give us a fucking classic mode. Give us a classic mode that's reminiscent of Uncharted 2, where all the power weapons are on the map. You gotta fight for them. Grenades, you gotta go find them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go pick them up. Shit like that. Why couldn't they give us a classic mode? You know what I mean? You down a dude. This is why I keep telling people that KOs are more important than downing somebody, dog. First of all, downs don't count towards your overall score to win the fucking game. It's not get a certain amount of, get 40 downs and you win. No, you got to get 40 KOs and you fucking win. But you can down somebody and then somebody can just pick them up instantly with a fucking Chintamani stone. Chintamani, whatever the fuck that shit called. Just pick them up instantly. Stand the fuck up. Or a motherfucker could throw down a health pack that will revive you automatically. Or whatever like that. Like, that's some bullshit to me, dog. It's just too much going on. It's too much piled on top of the core game that is actually a good game. You know what I mean? Under all that bullshit, there's a good multiplayer there. If we can only get classic mode, it would be fucking great. Another problem I got with multiplayer, man, to me, it feel like the mods that you add to your guns don't really do a difference. Like, I use the reload speed mod, and it feels like I'm still reloading slow as shit. I don't know, I just think they need to buff the mods a little bit just so we can see. I mean, these mods you gotta unlock on each weapon individually, so they're not like, they take time. I'm not gonna say they're hard to get, but they take a lot of time. You know what I mean? So I done unlocked all the mods on the AK, but if I want to use some of the mods I got on the AK on another weapon, I have to fucking go and grind for that shit. So at least if I'm going to be grinding and putting in all this work to unlock these mods, at least I would like to see a noticeable difference when I fucking use them. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It sucks to do all this grinding for a mod and then you get it and it's like, man, this mod don't even feel like it's doing nothing. It's some bullshit. But other than that, you know, the thing I think I'm gonna have to do to really like enjoy this multiplayer is I'm gonna have to take out my competitive nature. You know what I'm saying? I'm very competitive when it comes to these multiplayer games. I'm gonna have to remove that factor out of the equation to enjoy this multiplayer. Because if I keep thinking that I'm playing this competitively like I usually do, then I'm just going to keep pissing myself off, and I'm gonna end up just stop playing it altogether. But if I remove that and just play the game just to fucking play it, because ain't nothing else to play right now, and as far as multiplayer go, nothing else new anyway, then that's what I'm gonna have to do. Other than that, or adapt and then start doing a whole lot of fuck shit like everybody else. Like right now, I don't even use purchase weapons. I don't use fucking, I don't summon RPGs and shit like that. So I don't even use sidekicks or nothing like that. The only thing you'll see me use is like an El Dorado, and that really does nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's like, I just use that like to clear an area or some shit like that. If it's a bunch of dudes all ganged up together, I'll throw down that joint to like try to clear the area, but it really doesn't do anything like that. You can easily get away from it, you know what I mean? But anyway, you know, that's my thoughts on the game. The single player so far is fucking awesome. And the multiplayer, I'm gonna have to adapt, you know, in a couple of ways to be able to enjoy this. Otherwise, if I remain like I am, it ain't gonna happen. You dig? But yeah, that's all I gotta say. So yeah, I guess I'll talk to you dudes another time. I'm out. Deuces.